In this video, there will be laughter, there will be tears, and there will be Charizards. Welcome back to Creative Collectors, and today we got the Charizard Upc. Is it worth the $120 price point? Let's find out. And here you are with Calvin.
Here we are with our Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Charizard Collection box. Open this on up. Some really cool art right in there. Pull this first part out. We have our mat in here. We'll check that out in a second. You can see a little sneak peek of it there. We're going to start from this far side. Start with our little tokens. Ooh, those are heavy too.
Wow, those are very heavy.
We have our... Ooh, those are sick. Those are actually really cool. I like how there's not the gold background either, so it actually lets the card do its own thing. We got our dice back in there, which no one really cares about those. Set that off to the side as well. Go to the middle box, which I believe is all of our... I don't think this is every pack, but it's a... I don't know. I don't know what that was meant to have, but we have our little V-Star pin right here. Not our first one, but it's still cool. Still cool. Clear up some room. Pull up the other one. We have our promo cards. We will open those up in a second to look at. I already know what they look like, but they are still really, really cool looking. And we have the rest of our packs. And here we have our playmat. I honestly think it looks really nice. The quality of it is really good. This will be our backdrop for the rest of the video and probably a couple of future videos. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. Okay, we're opening on up our promo cards, which, again, I've seen them already, but I still think they look super cool. We have our little sleeping Charizard V, which I think is my favorite out of these. We have our V Max, which pretty much matches the playmat minus the, breathing fire.
And your least favorite?
Actually, this is my favorite V-Star. This is actually like the only V-Star that I like, and it's this Charizard V-Star.
That's surprising.
If you notice, there's a little Mewtwo sitting in the back there. I know Mason likes that. Yeah. Honestly, those are really nice looking promo cards. Favorite card out of the pack is definitely the V, just because it's simple, it's cute, I like it. This is my favorite V-Star, and the V-Max just looks sick.
The V-Max, I would say, is like the middle of the road for me.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely a really nice looking card. But let's move on to the rest. And here we have all of our 16 packs, which is, like Mason said, an absurd amount. We have our 2 Lost Origin. I don't remember the name for that one, but we have Gardevoir, which is sick, shiny one.
Honestly, I'm kind of upset about the amount of Lost Origins.
Yeah, we have great pull rate with Lost Origins, so it's upsetting that they don't have many. We have our 3 Astral Radiance, which makes me want to cry.
Well, who knows, maybe this will be the day we can beat out that Astral Radiance hatred.
God, I hope so. We have our Brilliant Stars, which I, personally, have great luck with. We have our 3 Evolving Skies, which there will be way more on that in a later video. We have our Singular Vivid Voltage pack, which to me is kind of cool, because I've never opened a Vivid Voltage. We have our Fusion Strikes to finish it off.
Fusion Strike, they have some sick cards in there.
They have some sick cards, but none of them are really worth
It
much.
really feels like a filler pack. When they want to fill something up, and it's kind of same for Astral Radiance for me, when they want to fill something up and they need to put some packs in, I feel like Fusion Strike is the one they go to.
Yeah, you can definitely tell out of these that Vivid Voltage is the most expensive because there's one of it.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell they wanted to cheap out on that.
So here's me. It's me, Mason, the TikTok guy, as I would say. And we are going to be opening a Evolving Skies. So actually, I'm going to do the Rayquaza for just extra luck because I feel like it. Yeah, I do suck. But Evolving Skies is by far my favorite pack in recent years. Even though I haven't really opened any. But, this is, I think it's...
What code card? I think it's 4 to the front.
4 to the front? Okay, here. We can always check. Yep. I think I saw something in there.
Because if so, I think I'm going to see Mason cry.
If I... Oh my god. I think it's a full art. Oh! A Glaceon V! That is such a beautiful card. Oh my god.
You didn't know Mason really likes his evolution.
I have many evolutions. I have a full page of them. To be fair, the centering is atrocious on this card. But luckily... Not actually luckily. I love this card so much. This is such a sick card with the pink background to the blue front. Yeah, so we are... Where are our sleeves at? So we're going to be putting this into a sleeve right now. I think the Rayquaza, that's what the Rayquaza did. It gave us extra luck.
Well, let's hope the Rayquaza gives you amazing luck next video.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, there's a Target exclusive that came out. We don't know if this video will be out by the time that video's out, but definitely go and check out that video. But yeah, this card is so sick, especially Calvin, you're a lucky man.
Okay, and after Mason is done with that, I'm going to start with a singular Lost Origins pack, and I'm just going to work my way down. Looking not good for me, starting off with a white code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure of that real quick. Yep. Got the energy, and we're going to start. I'm honestly not expecting anything too good from this because of the white code card, but here's to hoping. Okay, here's our reverse holo, and nothing. On to our next pack with our first Astral Radiance. Now let's hope we do not repeat our history on this $120 box, because I will cry.
I mean, the Glaceon.
The Glaceon was pretty cool, but in case you couldn't tell, that wasn't an Astral Radiance, and it's not looking good so far. Throw that white code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure. Yep, we got our energy to the front. No. Until we pull something great out of Astral Radiance, that will not be coming. Got our energy. Ooh, neat looking ball. A energy lotto. Eevee. I know you like those. That's actually a really cute art. Heracross.
I'm lucky enough to actually have that card.
Teddy Ursa. Mantine. Scyther. A reverse holo switch card. One I've never seen before. And that's actually a pretty cool art, if I say so. But it's nothing special.
Hey, where's the crying?
Shut up, man.
Where's the crying? You said you'd cry if there's an Astral Radiance. I want to hear you cry. I want to hear you cry.
We're going to move on to our Brilliant Stars, which I have great history with. And on to our Brilliant Stars. Honestly, I have good luck with these, so let's see if I can continue that good history. Ooh, black code card. Will this be the second hit of the box? 4. Make sure. Yep, energy. Choice Spell, Executor, Sneasel, a Grimer, Execute, Farfetch'd. Ooh, I like that art on there. Duskull, a reverse holo, and wow, that's actually the first time I've gotten nothing holo from a black code card.
I don't know. Was it a black code card?
Yeah, it was.
Are you sure? You gotta check the...
No,
No, it was actually a white code.
White code card. That's my bad. Weird that it was flipped in the pack, but whatever. Okay, on to our next pack, which is an Evolving Skies. Hopefully I will have the same luck that Mason did with my own box.
Maybe this is one of those times where I have better luck with a separate box than you do.
One of the older code cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's... Is it...
Yeah, it's 4. Starting. That's a neat looking card.
Oh, yeah.
Dwebble. Carvana. Slackoff. C-Dot. Reverse holo, and nothing good still. Okay, on to our next pack. I'm actually going to skip that Vivid Voltage until the final go through. So we're going to skip right to Fusion Strike. Which, I don't remember, do we have good luck with this? I think we have, like, mediocre luck with this.
I think we pulled some cards in there, but it's nothing been crazy.
Yeah, look like we're gonna continue that though. Okay, energy. It's there. Cross switcher. Sydney. A Klefki. Shroomish. Choodle. Onyx. A Meowth. Reverse Hollow, and a Greedent V. That's actually a really nice looking art.
Yeah, I have that one.
And that is our second hit of the box. So we're going to sleeve this up. Okay, now to try and even out the number of packs so that when we're down to our final ones, we can just do one of each. I'm going to do another Fusion Strikes because that's the one we have the most of. And it's totally not because I got a hit out of it. That's totally not why I'm doing this. Like, that just doesn't sound like me, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have our energy. Electric. Ooh, a Victini. We know those. Different look, but we definitely know a Victini. Shauna, ew. Phantom. Toadile. Trubbish. Klefki. Shroomish. Electrike, that's our reverse hollow, and ooh, a hollow Melmetal. I do like that art to it.
Melmetal's a cool Pokemon.
It is definitely a cool Pokemon. Okay, on to our Brilliant Stars. White code cards, so not looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check to make sure, and let's move on. Okay. I've honestly always liked this Pokemon. This art isn't the greatest I've seen of it, but it definitely looks nice. Beartip, Monferno, Piplup, a Shroomish, a Throw, Castform, Chimchar, Reverse Hollow, and nothing good. Okay, on to our next pack in Astral Radiance. Okay, got that open. White code card. Woo, it's continuing its history. Why? It can stop at any point it wants. Like, I won't be upset about it.
I think we've pulled one hollow.
Honestly, I don't even think we pulled a
No,
hollow.
I remember I pulled one hollow from this.
Okay, we have our energy, Electrode, which we have. Do we have an Electrode V? No, there's a box for an Electrode V that I think looks pretty cool. But it kind of pointless.
Well, we did have an Electrode V.
We did. But, yeah. Temple of Sinnoh, whatever that is. Cyndaquil, Growlithe, Bergmite, Rufflet, our reverse hollow, which honestly looks pretty cool, and a Regice. Cool. Okay, on to another Fusion Strikes, again, to try and even it out so we can just go through all at once and have one of each. Okay, we have a white code card, which, yay.
I mean,
1,
so far
2,
we've got
3,
some great hits.
4. 2, yeah.
Well, 2, but you got to think about the fact that these cards.
Sorry about that. That was a little out of focus. Sliggoo. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. Fusion Strike Energy. It's a cute little Mudkip art. I like that.
Mudkip's always cute.
I'm not going to try pronouncing that. A Wooloo. That one's easy. Helioptile. Meryl. A Reverse House Snorlax. I had a Japanese version of this. And nothing special. Okay, we're going to start again with our Lost Origin. Again, we have pretty decent history with this pack. Based on past, we have pretty decent hits. A black code card, so that's looking good. 2, 3, 4. Check, make sure. Yep. Then we go through. Silcoon. Machoke. Iskin. Gligar. Wurmple. A Rhyhorn. Murkrow. A Horsey. Inkay. And our Hollow, which I didn't even realize that was a reverse Hollow, but whatever. That's honestly a really nice looking Hollow. Like how it's like outside of the atmosphere.
It kind of reminds me of the early 2000s X cards.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, very simple art. But still really cool art.
Yeah, still really cool art. I like that hollow. And we're going to continue on to our next one, which is going to be Astral Radiance. We're going to do this Astral Radiance, which I hope.
If we pull something out of here, I will. Let's make a little deal here.
Make a bet.
I'll take a shot of soy sauce.
Okay, that sounds fair to me. Now I'm really hoping we get a really good hit out of this, because that is something I would love to see.
I'll take a shot of soy sauce. I'm putting my life on the line here.
Not really life, but
my
just
cholesterol.
Yeah, a few seconds of pain and your cholesterol on risk for Pokemon. Wouldn't have it any other way. We got a black code card.
if it's anything other than a hollow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, that's what I really mean by hit, is like something like these. Okay, we start with our energy. Wizcat. A Temple of Sinnoh, which that's our second one.
I just saw something.
Oop, I accidentally got too many cards. Ursaring, Ralts, Misdreavus, Sween, a Barboach, Pawniard. Ooh, our Radiant Hawlucha, would you call that a hit?
We're looking at the last card.
We're looking at the last card. That's a hollow, but would you call that a hit?
I'll call it a hit. But
you'll call that a hit?
Okay.
Amount. Here, because it wasn't a big hit, he'll do half shot. Half shot's fair.
Bottoms up.
Never again.
We're going to continue on with our Brilliant Stars. Do you want to make a bet on this one, Mason?
No.
We didn't think you would. Okay, can we get a hit from this? So far, looking pretty good.
I'm glad I didn't bet on this one.
Bet you are. Bet I'm not. Ooh, V-Star card, which previously showing it hasn't been great luck, but
no,
yeah.
but I pulled a V in there. But the fact that you got a black code card, that might actually mean that you got something,
Maybe. Okay, we got a Monferno, Prinplup, Grotle, a Sneasel, Grimer. Those are both repeats, so is that. Execute, also a repeat. Farfetch, also a repeat. Duskull, also a repeat. We got our Reverse Hollow, which is a Shroomish, which is not a repeat. Good, and ooh, a Boss's Order.
Yeah, so you still got a decent card. It wasn't anything crazy. But...
Yeah, nothing crazy, but honestly, with getting the V-Star, I was kind of hoping for something a little better, because I wish they would do that.
Yeah.
On with the next pack, which is going to be Evolving Skies, a Sylveon, a Eevee Evolution. Can we pull an Eevee Evolution from it, though, is the real question.
That's the one thing I love about Evolving Skies. They're very known for their Eevee Evolutions, and if you know me, I have a full page of Eevee Evolutions.
Black code card.
If you pull an Eevee Evolution, I will give you every single trainer I have. Because if you didn't know, Calvin's a big fan of trainers.
I am a pretty big fan of trainer cards, but let's go with our energy. Another energy. Vigoroth, which is a nice looking card. A Pyroar. Love Disc. Sorry about that. Again, not going to try and pronounce that. Slackoth. Emogla.
Oh, it's me.
What does that even mean?
The slack off. It's me.
A Kavana, a Reverse Hollow, and a Metacham V. That is a nice looking card.
Very nice card.
Okay, we have our Fusion Strike. Let's get into it. So far, we've had pretty decent luck with our Fusion Strike. So let's hope we can continue that with a black code card.
Honestly, this is better than my Eevee.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we start off with our energy. Another Victini. Another Shauna. Another Sliggoo.
I mean, when you're opening 16 packs.
I mean, yeah, we have a Smeargle, a Rotom, not a bad looking art, a Grubbin, Mantine, a Jinx, a Reverse Hollow, and oh, that is a nice looking card, a Full Art Serena V.
That is a card that.
That is a really nice looking card.
Dang, pop off, Calvin.
That is definitely going to be a sleeve. Let's hope we get something good from our Vivid Voltage.
Yeah.
Because that would be a
Going out with a
great
bang.
way to go out.
Going out with a bang.
I mean, if we're going to repeat history, it's been most of our single packs that have had insanely good luck.
Yeah.
Because, like, from your Eevee box and stuff like that, your single pack is what I pulled, and I always pulled something good out of that.
It's kind of funny. We've had a lot of good pull rates from store, like the singles.
Yeah, that is true.
I
Yeah.
pulled like 3 Radiants from there. I pulled a Slacking, a few Hollows, Slacking V, and finally, yeah, this card.
A Vivid Voltage. This will be my first time opening a Vivid Voltage, so I'm honestly...
This is my first time watching an opening of Vivid Voltage.
I don't know. Is there some in yours? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Good thing to find out, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to find out. Ooh, not looking good.
But we
I
can
mean,
still pull
yeah,
a Trainer Gallery.
There is a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know. Are Trainer Galleries in this set? I don't think so.
They're in like every set, I believe. Okay, we have an Energy, Electric again. Is that the same art that we saw earlier?
Possibly.
This is a Pokemon I've never seen. That's kind of cool, actually.
That's cool.
Yeah. Aromatic Energy. Cottony. Mudbray. That's a nice looking card. Slugma. Whismur. Execute. A Reverse Hollow. And nothing good. Would have been nice to go out with a big old hoorah. But honestly, with how many we pulled and our promos, I'm not overly upset about it.
Honestly, if you compare it to my Eevee box that I got 1 card out of 9 packs, you did a lot better than me.
Yeah, I did do a lot better than you.
Even though there was 9 promos in there, it was still like I think the promos are only worth like $1 a piece
Yeah.
because they're so like these cards are actually worth some good money.
Okay, that is the end of this box. We'll look over our promo cards once more again. We have our Charizard V-Star, which again, probably one of my favorite V-Stars. It's honestly one of the only good-looking ones I've seen, because I'm not a big fan of V-Stars. We have
I
our...
would say the Mewtwo one's better.
I personally wouldn't agree with that. Charizard VMAX, which again, I do think is a really nice-looking card.
I think it puts the old VMAX Charizard to shame.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. I like the flamethrower breath, like kind of like Godzilla. Don't know why I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
And we have our Charizard V here, which is my favorite promo card out of the box. But for comparison, what Mason means is he definitely think it beats the old Charizard VMAX out of the box.
Because that used to be one of the most hyped cards, at least in what set was that in?
I don't know.
Darkness Ablaze.
But yeah, I definitely will agree with him. I definitely think this one beats this one way out of the park.
Yeah.
Now let's look over what we got for hits. Let's start with our Medicham V, which was our second to last. It's a nice looking card. Definitely not my favorite V. I will definitely say that. There's definitely a lot better.
Yeah, I think I have one of those.
But it's still a nice looking card. This was our last pull. Our last hit, I should say. Well, no, our last hit. Serena V, which honestly looks so cool. Definitely better than the other Vs we got, other than Glaceon. Be quiet, Mason.
I don't even know. So I like Glaceon for the fact it's an EV evolution, but that card definitely, like, the lines on it are so much better than the Glaceon, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're honestly both really, really good.
They're very pretty cards.
Well, speaking of our Glaceon, I guess I showed it for a second there, but I didn't really show it. The centering's a little off, but it's still a nice looking card. This definitely won't be PSA worthy, but it's a nice looking card. We'll move on to our other V, which is a Greedent V. It's a neat looking card.
I think it's kind of like an Easter vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, almost like all of its berries looking like eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a neat
I'm
looking
looking
card.
at it from afar, so I thought it was Easter eggs.
and our Radiant Hawlucha that we pulled, which is still a really cool pull.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen a lot of Hawluchas. It used to be a very, I know the Hawlucha EX was a very big card for a long time.
Yeah, that definitely was a pretty big card for a little bit.
And I haven't seen them in recent years, so it's nice to see a reappearance.
Yeah. But I believe that will be the end of this video. If editing Calvin has anything to say, he'll say it here. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Hey, Mason here, and thank you for watching the entire video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. That would help us out tremendously. Now, let's talk Charizards. More importantly, let's talk, is this box worth it? Now, even though those Charizards are very pretty and they're great promo cards, some of the best we've seen in a few years now on Pokemon, it's not exactly worth it. Now, we're looking at 16 packs, but from what I've seen, it's 3 to 5 pulls in the average box. Now, that doesn't mean VMAXs, and Alt Arts. We're talking about just V's, holographics, maybe even a Radiant if you're lucky. Now, even though we thought that Calvin was very unlucky, well, not unlucky, but we thought that he was more on the lower side of luck, he's actually pretty well up there. 5 is seeming to be the top of those boxes. I opened one myself, and I only pulled 3 cards. Now, if you're looking to hold on it for value, hold on to that box if you already have it. Because that box is going to skyrocket, and I will tell you, it will skyrocket. Even if you want those promos, just go to TCG Player. They're only like $10 per card, which is not bad. I also noticed that the cards aren't exactly great. With mine, the centering was awful on them, and it seems the quality control is not great. But if you're looking for something around that price range, just shoot for a booster box. They're so much more worth it. You're going to get more pulls, and even though you don't have those Charizards, you'll still be happy. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check us out on our other socials like TikTok, Instagram, and if you're feeling generous, go over to our Patreon. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great one. See ya.